You're now watching Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Here are the headlines. The Standing Committee of Cần Thơ City People's Council met with the People's Committee leaders and departments to review submissions and draft resolutions for the 20th session. The Steering Committee announced the successful completion of the Joint Hands to Eliminate Temporary and Dilapidated Houses in Cần Thơ City in 2025 emulation movement. Ninh Kiều District held a solemn ceremony marking the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the South and National Reunification Day. Top news today. On April 24th, the Standing Committee of Cần Thơ City People's Council convened with People's Committee leaders and relevant departments to review submissions and draft resolution for the upcoming 20th session of the City People's Council, which is set to open on April 25th. The Cần Thơ City People's Committee submitted 11 proposals for the upcoming session. 9 address crucial administrative, organization, and social-economic development matters, while 2 pertain to personnel. During their review, the Standing Committee of the City People's Council also examined 2 detailed reports from specialized committees. Key discussions centered on the proposed merger of provincial-level administrative units involving Sóc Trăng, Hậu Giang, and Cần Thơ, and the 2025 plan to reorganize commune-level units within Cần Thơ to optimize administrative efficiency. Other significant issues reviewed included the 2025 Public Investment Capital Plan from the local budget, adjustment to the 2021-2025 Medium-Term Investment Plan, and the 2023 Budget Settlement Report. Additional proposals covered revisions to the 2025 budget estimates and allocations, updates to the local government borrowing and repayment plan for sustainable debt management, and an updated list of land acquisition projects for 2025 to support urban and social-economic development. On April 23rd afternoon, the Executive Committee of the Cần Thơ City Party Committee convened a conference to gather feedback on the draft project concerning the reorganization of administrative units. The Cần Thơ City Party Committee recently convened a conference to review and unanimously approve 2 pivotal draft projects. The first project outlines the reorganization of commune-level administrative units within Cần Thơ City, resulting in a proposed total of 32 such units. The second project proposes a merger of provincial-level administrative units involving Cần Thơ City, Hậu Giang, and Sóc Trăng provinces. If implemented, this merger would create an expanded Cần Thơ encompassing over 6,360 square kilometers, with a population exceeding 4.19 million and comprising 103 commune-level units. Secretary Đỗ Thanh Bình underscored the historical importance of the conference. He called for robust and widespread policy communication and directed the city's departments and organizations to finalize the necessary documentation for prompt submission to the central government for approval, adhering to all relevant regulations. The Steering Committee for the Implementation of the Elimination of Temporary and Dilapidated Houses in Cần Thơ City on April 24th announced the successful continuation of the emulation movement response plan, Joint Hands to Eliminate Temporary and Dilapidated Houses in Cần Thơ City in 2025. Speaking at the ceremony, Chairman Trương Cảnh Tuyền underscored the profound humanitarian importance of eradicating temporary and dilapidating housing for families with revolutionary merit, as well as poor and near-poor households. This initiative embodies the city's deep gratitude and care for its vulnerable residents. To date, Cần Thơ has completed 1,066 houses through the Joining Hands movement, with 535 finished in 2024 and the remaining 531 on track for completion this year. The campaign has garnered significant support from the community, businesses, and individuals, mobilizing over 49 billion Vietnamese dong, including 16 billion from the city's savings, over 31 billion from various contributions, and 1.6 billion from beneficiary families. The chairman emphasized that this endeavor is not merely a short-term project, but an enduring responsibility. The Cần Thơ City Department of Construction has announced a temporary hold to construction projects to maintain urban order and traffic safety during the April 30 and May Day holidays. Construction permits for essential works involving road excavation within road reserves will be temporarily suspended from April 30 to May 4. Local authorities are required to promptly repair any damaged road surfaces to ensure vehicle safety. Simultaneously, construction units must hold work, clear the sites, and consolidate equipment in designated areas to avoid traffic obstruction. Marking the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the South and National Reunification Day, Ninh Kiều District held a solemn ceremony on the morning of April 24th. With solemn emotion, Ninh Kiều District leaders recounted the nation's heroic history, emphasizing the monumental spring victory of 1975. Profound gratitude was expressed for President Hồ Chí Minh, revolutionary luminaries, fallen martyrs, and the unwavering sacrifices of compatriots for national liberation. The address recalled the fervent, fast, even faster spirit that propelled Cần Thö's army and people to join the historic Hồ Chí Minh campaign 50 years ago, culminating in the complete liberation of the South and national reunification, a testament to Vietnamese patriotism, self-reliance, and the yearning for peace. Cần Thö's pivotal contributions, including historic sites like Nóng and Lỗ Vòng Cung, were highlighted. Since reunification, Ninh Kiều District has witnessed robust economic growth, sustained security, comprehensive social welfare, and a strengthened political framework. The district remains dedicated to continued development, unity, and the creation of a prosperous, modern, and civilized homeland. On April 23rd in Bình Thủy District, Mr. Đỗ Thanh Bình, member of the Party Central Committee and Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, attended a meeting and presented gifts to exemplary policy classified families in commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the South and national reunification. At the meeting, Bình Thủy District leaders provided a concise overview of their ongoing efforts to support policy families in the area. They conveyed their greetings and profound gratitude for the significant contributions of these families and individuals with meritorious service to the nation's struggle for independence. The leaders also expressed their hope that these families would continue to uphold their revolutionary traditions and serve as exemplary role models for future generations. During the event, leaders from Cần Thơ City and Bình Thủy District presented 50 gifts, each valued at 2 million Vietnamese dong from the city budget, to the policy families and individuals recognized for their service to the revolution. The Ministry of Health recently received a donation of 500,000 doses of measles vaccines from FPT Long Châu Pharmacy System and Vaccination Center, intended for the health sector's third vaccination campaign. According to the Ministry of Health, measles incidence rates have shown a decrease in the first quarter following vaccination campaigns in the 1 to 10-year-old group and the under 1-year-old group, including infants under 6 months not eligible for vaccination. However, an increase of 6.4% was observed in those over 10 years old. To sustain the measles vaccination efforts and rapidly control the outbreak, the Ministry of Health has formulated and issued a plan for the third measles vaccination campaign in 2025. This campaign will utilize the 500,000 doses of measles vaccine donated by FPT Corporation. The initial distribution is anticipated to be completed before April 30, with the second phase finalized before May 15. On April 23rd, Cần Thơ City Employment Service Center held a workshop for agencies and businesses involved in sending Vietnamese workers abroad under contract in 2025. As of March 2025, Cần Thơ City has facilitated the overseas employment of 377 workers under contract, surpassing 75% of its annual target. Key destinations for these workers include Japan, Taiwan, Korea, Greece, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, and Russia. The city's Employment Service Center is currently collaborating with 18 employment agencies, with a significant focus on placements in Japan. To date, 21 workers have been interviewed, resulting in 11 selections, with ongoing consultations for the remaining candidates. Workshop participants commended the center's job cafe model for its effectiveness in connecting workers with job opportunities and employers. They also recommended strengthening partnerships with businesses and broadening the dissemination of information regarding overseas employment to further develop Cần Thơ labor market. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.